Welcome to Lesson 3 of Anatomy and Physiology. In this lesson, I'm using an AI-generated voice to guide you through the material. I carefully review and edit everything to make sure it's clear and accurate. In some lessons, you might hear my own voice as well, especially if the AI struggles with pronunciation. The goal is to make learning easier and more consistent, so we can focus on understanding the human body together. Now let's start with learning about body cavities. Body cavities are spaces inside the body that protect our organs and allow them to move and expand. Think of them as the body's rooms where organs live. The dorsal cavity runs along the back of the body. The cranial cavity is inside the skull and holds the brain. The spinal cavity contains and protects the spinal cord, which connects the brain to the rest of the body. The ventral cavity is at the front of the body. It includes the thoracic cavity, containing the lungs and heart, which are protected by the rib cage. The diaphragm is a large muscle that separates the thoracic cavity from the abdominopelvic cavity. The abdominopelvic cavity can be further subdivided into the abdominal cavity, which contains digestive organs, and the pelvic cavity, which contains urinary and reproductive organs. The thoracic cavity is divided into smaller spaces. The pleural cavities surround the lungs, the pericardial cavity surrounds the heart, and the mediastinum is the space between the lungs that contains the heart. The abdominopelvic cavity contains many vital organs. The abdominal cavity holds organs like the stomach, liver, intestines, and kidneys. The pelvic cavity contains the bladder, reproductive organs, and rectum. Cavities protect our organs from injury, allow them to move as needed, and provide space for them to function properly. Organ systems are groups of organs working together to perform life functions. For example, the digestive system breaks down food, the respiratory system exchanges gases, and the circulatory system transports blood and nutrients. The human body has 11 major organ systems, each with a specific role. Some protect, some transport, some control the body, and others reproduce or process nutrients. Cavities and organ systems work together. Cavities protect the organs, while the organ systems perform the essential functions that keep us alive. The integumentary system includes the skin, hair, and nails. It protects the body from injury and infection, helps regulate body temperature, and provides sensory information. This system covers the entire body, forming the first line of defense. The skeletal system includes bones, ligaments, cartilages, and joints. It provides support, protects vital organs, allows movement, stores minerals like calcium, and produces blood cells in the bone marrow. The muscular system includes all skeletal muscles and tendons. It allows movement of the body, maintains posture, and produces heat. The nervous system includes the brain, spinal cord, nerves, and sensory receptors. It controls and coordinates body activities and responds to internal and external stimuli. The endocrine system is made up of glands that produce hormones. These hormones regulate growth, metabolism, and reproduction. Endocrine glands are located in various parts of the body. The glands in the endocrine system are the pituitary, thyroid, thymus, pineal, parathyroids, adrenals, pancreas, ovaries in females, and testes in male. The cardiovascular system includes the heart and blood vessels. It transports blood, nutrients, oxygen, and wastes throughout the body. The lymphatic system includes lymph nodes, lymph vessels, the spleen, and tonsils. It helps protect the body against infection and returns fluid to the bloodstream. The respiratory system includes the nasal passages, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, and lungs. It exchanges oxygen and carbon dioxide between the body and the environment. The digestive system includes the mouth, esophagus, stomach, intestines, liver, pancreas, and gallbladder. It breaks down food, absorbs nutrients, and eliminates waste. The urinary system includes the kidneys, ureters, bladder, and urethra. It removes waste from the blood and helps maintain water and salt balance. The reproductive system produces sex cells and allows reproduction. Female organs include the ovaries, uterus, and vagina, while male organs include the testes, prostate, and penis. The abdominopelvic cavity can be divided into 9 abdominal regions. These regions are commonly used in anatomy and healthcare to describe the location of organs and pain more precisely. The right hypochondriac region contains the liver and gallbladder. The epigastric region contains the stomach. The left hypochondriac region contains the spleen. The right lumbar region contains the ascending colon and right kidney. The umbilical region contains the small intestine. The left lumbar region contains the descending colon and left kidney. The right iliac, or inguinal region, contains the appendix. The hypogastric, or pubic region, contains the bladder. The left iliac, or inguinal, region contains the sigmoid colon. In addition to abdominal regions, the abdomen can also be divided into 4 quadrants. Quadrants provide a simpler way to describe the location of organs and pain, especially in clinical settings. The right upper quadrant contains the liver and gallbladder. The left upper quadrant contains the stomach and spleen. The right lower quadrant contains the appendix. The left lower quadrant contains the descending colon. Quadrants make it easy to quickly describe abdominal locations. Now it's your turn. Think about what you just learned. Which organ system did you find the most interesting? Leave a comment below so we can discuss. In our next lesson, we'll explore cells and tissues, the building blocks of the human body. You'll learn how cells are structured, how they function, and how groups of cells form the different types of tissues that make up our organs. This will give you an essential foundation for understanding the structure and function of the human body in even more detail. Get ready to dive in.